Okay, so number one, I'm gonna speak clearly now because I was eating a popsicle last time, and I think we have a new mic down the way. You viewers who came on America and then came into my thing because of Jimmy Dore, put in Jimmy, so that But okay, so you guys know this about me. I've subscribed to both Candace, the yellow liar she is, and Ben Shapiro. And I'm thinking, should I try to get on the hype stuff? So I think, so if there's something that's trending, the Vanguard's live. And I was getting like, what is this? Oh. So I was thinking, okay, I can do my little thing. My today's plan, but then I don't know. So I'm gonna do one video from today's plan, and then I'm gonna upload it, and then upload another video of them holding out, and then tomorrow we can go into. No, I think I'm gonna do trending. I'm gonna see what's trending because, it's hard to not be like in the news. In the know. Trending. But
what are you doing?
There's not like a whole bunch of, here's the thing. I'm gonna level with you guys real quick. The algorithm is not gonna promote me, unless I react to somebody reacting. So, and see, this is all here. There's no like, here's. So if I go to the news, we're not doing the news. But actually, let's go to trending and let's try to see. Let's try to see what's trending,
Officer Tatum was responded to the,
Man, I don't want to hear what... Yo!
Officer Tatum.
Okay, Brandon... Tatum. Okay, actually, let's react to some Brandon Tatum's... The Officer Tatum. Black follows blackest. Bill M in the epic school board rant. Oh my god. Okay, let's.
We can draw a heart. God, that's awful.
God.
Oh.
Okay,
was it a sign?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, listen. So you have the system, right? The system, when it comes to the system, right? I'm pretty sure there's good cuts, but the system has made it bad. But then, exclude from that, they're good. And this fella is one of those guys who, I don't know what happened, but he's a super coon, and he's a super predator to the black community.
What?
What I mean by it is his ideology. It's dangerous because 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 we're in a slave mindset, and when more coons come on like this, it's gonna be harder and harder for us to get out. So yeah, he needs to be taken out the media. He needs to be canceled. But I can't just cancel him, but I want. And if I did, I would cancel Ben Shapiro a couple times, and also Coons Owens. But then I wanted to get canceled because I have nobody to react to since I kind of just.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen and ladies? This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum store. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Cool.
I got to do this from Denver, Colorado.
Why you begging for likes, bro? He does, but yo, my brother's in the room right now. Yo, I didn't know that he begged for likes like everything, bro. And here's the thing. Here's how I'm begging is because look. Let me show you. Just. Let me show you.
What?
Look. I got one subscriber, and that's my mother. And that comment is me. I'm not.
I'm out with my son. We went to the baseball game. Not because I support the MLB. It's because I support my child. I love my son, and I'm gonna give him an experience. And that political stuff can hold a back seat. Now, let's talk about George Floyd, the George Floyd Memorial. Now, they had this memorial in Toledo, Ohio. This little, I say memorial. It's a painting of George Floyd, pretty much presenting him as a god. We all know
That's okay. Let's check it out. But okay, let's see. George, why you gonna make me do this, bro? Like every time. But no. This one I'm not looking at. You know, he's arresting. I'm looking at his memorial. So that's better because okay. Okay, so let's look at the images. Okay, I'm gonna go Ohio, right? Memorial. I'm gonna go Ohio. I remember that. Does Ohio mean ice? Rice? Ohio, yeah. That's not it. Okay, so the wings one is. I think this is it though. I think this is it. Yeah, this is Ohio. Hey, okay, so it's all the people protesting again. It's not him as a god. You know, you have George Washington and a bunch of other people they have statues of, but because there's a painting on the wall, somehow of reminding us what we're fighting for. Somehow it's making him look like the god. Obviously, Tatum.
that he's been presented as a god and worshipped.
Yeah, he's not being presented as a god and worshipped. The only thing else is strange is the fact that they said, "Oh, he gave his life." Like, no, that he like, sacrificed himself. Like to me, I'm like, I don't think so. But he's definitely the catalyst. This is the catalyst. He didn't die in vain.
Many people in this country, which at this point I really don't understand why, because it's one man, one cop. The cop went to jail. I don't understand why people are acting like this is the greatest act of justice in America.
Well, it was. I'm not watching him. Don't agree to watch him. I'm in the middle of a video. Yeah, the baby's screaming my stuff. But
What do you want, Zoe?
also, guys, let me know.
Wait,
Do
what
you
do you
want
want?
to see my face in the video, or do you want to see an a little animated
Zoe.
thing in there? Which one do you want to see?
In American history, which it is.
Okay, it is. George Floyd has become very historical. George Floyd, you can tell George Floyd himself or the aftermath of George Floyd. And it's two very, very, very powerful words, you know. People die brutally all the time. Emmett Till, Elijah McClain. But George Floyd was the catalyst. So I mean, like, I think he is a sign of justice. Justice when it comes to cops, for sure. He is a sign for sure. Because if it wasn't for George Floyd, we wouldn't be, like all this protesting for summer.
It's not. It's a crackhead that got killed by a police officer whom I think.
So hey, you're a freaking pig. Okay, guys, let me say something now. All the cops, or the guys who has parents as cops, or anybody else related to cops, I'm not calling all the cops pigs, right? I'm calling this guy a pig. Not only is he a cop, he's also a cunning, horrible, nasty person. And he's still doing it. They call him a crackhead. A crackhead is someone who died a crackhead. Because he was addicted. The poor man was addicted, calling him a crackhead, man. F you. I really hate Tatum. Right now, I really do.
Did the wrong thing. Now,
No, you deserve to have a son. Nah. You deserve a son. I'm not saying you should take away from me. I'm saying you should have never gotten a son. You shouldn't have got married, and you shouldn't have got a son. Because then you're passing that stupid ideology to your wife and your son.
Strike.
It's something that catches your eye. It's something that just reminds you of just the north end of Toledo.
Tremaine Mitchell runs by.
What did you say?
Did the wrong thing. Now,
I'm going to have to look at that thing.
the lightning strike.
It's something that catches your eye. It's something that just reminds you of just the north end of Toledo.
Okay, I might have picked the wrong picture. It's probably a lot of them in Ohio. You guys tell me which one he's talking about. I can only see the broken one, so I don't know like which one he's talking about. I looked at that one. I come to that one, but it's obviously not that one. But I can't find it, right? So, I mean, the one with the wings. Yeah. But I can't say making him look like God. Like no one's. Okay, you can make the argument, but I want to see the picture before it was broken.
Tremaine Mitchell runs by this part of Summit Street at the intersection of LaGrange all the time. When he gets here, he knows he's home. But instead of this catching his eye too.
Okay, I don't know what's that side, but the main thing, change of my. Okay, the main thing it seems to be. I'm so glad I got this picture. Okay, so I don't know what's on the end, right? I don't know what's on the end there, but behind him, just wearing a hat. You know, they just have his head behind the background wearing a crown. Hat and crown completely different.
What?
But
What?
seriously,
Zoe?
you're saying he's a god because he's wearing a crown.
Tuesday, it was this, the George Floyd mural painted on the.
Okay, was it a sign? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what God was doing there. But also, I don't know what God's doing thousands of miles away with a mosquito. And you know, as a Christian, I believe that everything God is doing, even the flap of a mosquito or which mosquito died when, is to get the best possible outcome. So, on that point, I'm saying it could have been a sign for somebody else. God is a lot of things in one thing. Maybe it was to get me this video. You know, get me the views of this video. Hopefully people who subscribe to this video. Maybe it's that, or maybe it was a sign. But I think he was struck down more than just one. Who knows? Maybe it was something that was inside the building. Maybe some people were using that sign as corruption, and then. But you could say was it a sign? But then also, what about every other sign? What about every other, memorial? So.
Side of the old Mugshots bar crumbled into a pile of broken brick.
Mugshots bar, was that on like?
Right before that storm hit, I just pulled in my driveway and it wasn't down. I would have noticed it right away. I noticed it when they put it up. I would have noticed it when it came down.
A witness told Toledo firefighters they saw a lightning strike hit the building. A city inspector says there are no concerns about the structure as a whole. The building part is fine, but it's the outer layer of brick that now has to come down.
It was beautiful, actually, when it was up. I hope they redo it.
Right now, it sounds like that's the plan. A City of Toledo spokesperson says they're going to work with the Arts Commission to build a new mural.
Okay, did you see how separate that was? And it's a danger. I don't think that it was a sign, but I'm not gonna be mad at him for saying it was a sign because I'm sorry, but it's way too. Somebody that's superstitious, whatever. His rhetoric, I don't like, and obviously it doesn't me, but
there or find it a new home. The artist, David Ross, finished it in July 2020. Since then, it's been a site where people have gathered for memorials to remember George Floyd. Now those moments here will have to also include the memories of the mural.
It's going to be a tough one to kind of walk by now and not see the mural that reminds us where we are and just how far we came as a country.
And a statement from the city.
I'm sorry, but we didn't go anywhere, bro, with the country. I'm sorry, but Now, I know some people were like, "Oh, this is bad," but I don't think a whole lot changed. Because what policies haven't changed.
Toledo tonight says that they are heartbroken over this. Since we were out here earlier this evening, they have put some support beams up to keep the rest of the roof intact here, but much of the rest of the side of this building that was crumbling has been taken care of. Toledo police have barricades blocking off this portion of the sidewalk.
I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. I honestly believe that this is God. This is, I think it's really God, or it.
Okay, I think that a coincidence that, no, I think God doesn't do it on purpose. But I think that, for example, I don't know, but I definitely think that God did this. Like, you guys, like, for example, like, for me, it's like, well, certain stuff happen like freely or whatever, like, or like randomly, and then like certain stuff happens like kind of like they say it will affect the rains, but I think that he did this with more purposes than he does with the mosquito wing. That's a perfect way to word it. Thank you, God, for that stuff. Yeah, okay, let's keep going.
It's a sign from God. Either God did the lightning strike, or because of the lightning strike, God is going to reveal a lot of things to people. You will see how
I mean, I think it's right, like how much of a freaking coon you are.
ridiculous it is, and how far people have gone with this George Floyd thing, and the fact that it got struck right.
How ridiculous it is. Okay, number 1. Wow. Okay, but what about this one, huh? What about this one? What about this memorial? Yeah, what about this one, huh? 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 Local artist tour on Oh, what's this one, huh? Where is it, Brandon Tatum? You freaking coon! You thought you could escape us, didn't you? Yeah, that was funny, but yeah, the memorials keep coming, nigga. I'm black, so I can say that. Yep, there you go. There you go. No. Everyone knows Andrew Jackson, right? He's a slave owner, right? Everyone knows. Alright, just do your little research on it. I watch Who Is America. But I will warn you, it's pretty bad. And Drew Check. Statue. Whoa! What? This is basically making him a god. Oh wait, he doesn't care. He's a coon. I'm so surprised. Oh no. Oy vey. Oh, maybe he just missed it. You know, maybe he doesn't know who Andrew Jackson is.
Right in the
Andrew Jackson.
center.
Why? I'm kind of busy right now.
Huh?
I'm kind of busy right now. What's up?
I came by to see you because I didn't get a chance to watch you swim. It was a plate. It was a makeshift that we're gonna do, and that took both times of your swimming. I was pissed. That I couldn't make it to live stream it. So, but this is the score. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Yeah, I'll make you upset in a bit.
Of a building that had his face on it. Not to the side, not down the street, not to the roof, nothing. It struck the side of a building. According to reports, it struck the side of the building, which then caused the portion that George Floyd's face is on to crumble down to the ground. Therefore, the mural is completely dissolved. And of course, they're going to try to build back, Baal, the Baal God, but it's gone. And I
The what gone? The what God? Man, this is why.
Therefore, the mural is completely dissolved. And of course, they're going to try to build back, Baal, the Baal god.
The Baal god? Okay, so Baal? Ball, you mean? Pretty sure it means Baal as in like ball, like in the Bible.
Which there, just give him a little bit of toys, give him some crap.
If that's what he meant, this is what I'm saying. But he says nothing about Andrew Jackson, who has a majestically riding on a horse.
But it's gone, and I hope that people wake up and say, okay, maybe this is a sign. We're going too far.
Okay, sure, buddy, sure.
George Floyd had nothing to do with Toledo, Ohio. Nothing.
I'm not. No,
to do with.
He definitely did he got killed in Minnesota. I don't know if that has to do with Ohio, but sure, it has like nothing. Sure, he didn't die in Toledo, Ohio. We don't know. Like maybe he was in Toledo, Ohio, and then he moved to Minnesota. I don't know where he was previously. I don't care. Just because he wasn't there doesn't mean that he has nothing to do with. But yeah, but I don't see a problem with it. I still remind people not to be racist. It's like saying, hey, don't litter. It's like basically don't be racist. It's kind of like that. That's a really bad way of wording it. But it's basically supposed to be like, never.
Toledo, Ohio. How he has.
It's supposed to be like symbolism of justice, and he is, in a sense, definitely symbolism of justice.
Murals around the country is the problem, and I'm
also. When was this up? When was this uploaded? Yeah, it's only these coons who still bring up George Floyd. That's the thing that's so ridiculous. George Floyd has stopped trending. That's a bad way of putting it. But George Floyd has stopped being popular. Right? You're not going to get promoted in the algorithm for looking up George Floyd. You're not going to be like promoted because, unless someone looks up George Floyd. But, to me, that time is already past. And I haven't seen anybody else reacting to it or bringing it up. But then you have all the coons still bringing it up today. Like, okay, the works in, okay, great. But then they're still doing it. They released this 40 days ago.
Really hoping people wake up after this. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was hilarious, in my personal opinion.
I hate these people so much. I think it's hilarious when this happens. Yeah, I'll tell you why that's bad later.
That it actually got struck down. I feel bad for the people who wasted their time making it. But it got struck down.
They didn't waste their time. They did not waste their time. They already said that was the community. That was very, very important to them. But he doesn't care. He hates seeing George Floyd being victimized. Oh, which he is a victim. But the hate. I
don't have a problem with that. People need to stop worshiping George Floyd. Stop worshiping George Floyd. Stop worshiping thugs.
And this is this main youth. Listen, that's.
What?
Bro, send that video to me.
What? Wait, I have a thing about all respect for Tatum. You're done.
Stop. Oh, what?
Stop,
send that video to me, bro, so I can react to it. Man, I swear, get me in the bed with one of these coons, please, please.
Just look up Brandon Tatum cop punch.
Criminals who get killed by police.
Yo.
You shoplift and I kill you. Is that fair? No, it's not. You stupid. But of course, he's a coon and. Their end goal is to be like Kamala, and Kamala's end goal is to be president, right? So they're trying to be president for some reason. Think about what Kun Soon said. She said she thought she did enough kissing. You further out what I'm saying. That she would get to be the vice president. Look up. I think I already got to show you the clip. Look up, or if you guys don't want to watch one of the videos, look up Candace Trump 2021, and it should scroll a little bit, and it should pop up where she asks him that. And of course, he's not gonna say no, but he's obviously gonna pick the sand test, because if he did that, then like anyway. But just sand test was the second biggest gun CPAC, and it only had like 1%. I think, I don't know. I'll tell T with T, but this shit is the stats. I don't think they lie about that, but they lie about the news. They don't give us news, but they give us just
that is superfluous, is pointless, is shameful. There's a lot of people that undeservedly have been killed, and they get nothing. They don't get a T-shirt. They don't get nothing.
The reason was because they were trying to change something. They said, this is not a murder. This is someone got killed. And we need to change this. We need to where's the rings. But he already knows that. This is what pisses me off. I just realized. He already knows that. But he doesn't care. Because he's such a freaking coon. And their end goal is to be president or some position of power.
Because if you get killed by a black man, you get killed by a white man. Well, no, I ain't gonna say a white man. You will make the news. You get killed by.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Pretty sure if your cat goes up the goes no. The 24-hour news. That's all TV. That covers cats dying. Kind of joking, but no, that's not true. If a cop kills you and you're black and the cop's white, you're probably gonna make the news if it was recorded. Or yeah, probably. Yeah. You would probably, but you're dead. So I mean, if you want to be famous, I still suggest you can be famous other ways, like joining my channel, I mean, I'm kind of like a wing, kind of a Middle America, kinda. So you my own channel, get shouts to us, we get shouts to you. You get on, we talk, we cross, and then you cross them, kind of as a circle. But yeah.
White man, even if it's justified, but you get killed by a black man.
And he's right. Ma'Khia Bryant, it's perfect thing. Listen, you can learn from enemies. Candace Owens and Tatum are rival Ma'Khia Bryant. So is my dad. Go check out Middle America. I don't say that.
Killed by a white police officer. You getting a payout and everything.
He's right. We're going a little bit too far because we're going against Ma'Khia Bryant. The knee-jerk reaction to Ma'Khia Bryant, okay, but you gotta look at the full thing before whatever, and they didn't.
Insurance.
And Rashad Brooks also, they both. It's a terrible situation, but what has to be done has to be done. Shout out to the big homie Jordan.
Policy. You get killed by another black man, too bad. Nobody gonna snitch. They ain't never gonna catch him.
Snitch? What's he talking about? What? They're not gonna catch him. This is the thing. What do you mean? People for killing other people all the time. I'm talking about the Chicago gangs, though. Yeah, that's a different story. But now, if a black man gets another, if I go out and I find a black person and I kill him, people are still gonna go after me. But of course, just a bunch of liar. It's a liar here.
And if they do catch him, he gonna do a plea deal and he gonna snitch on other people. He ain't gonna do no real time, and ain't nobody.
It's talking about 6ix9ine. I don't know where 6ix9ine comes from, but yeah, he's a snitch. But he also has a big red target on his back. And he's so wrong. He's talking about the gangs, not talking about America. Chicago does not represent America. Because black people get arrested for killing people all the time, and that's good.
Be protesting, nobody gonna be rallying around, ain't nobody gonna be, watching the police.
That's because, yeah, people die every day, and it's terrible thing. But he died specific reason in a horrifying fashion. The guy was getting himself a Starbucks out and not Actually, no. Something like that probably is at Burger King. Not Burger King. Dunkin' Donuts, which I'm not gonna get into that, but Starbucks is way better.
Put him out the house, throwing stuff at him like they did the white guy who was making racial slurs against the black guy at the apartment complex.
Oh.
That ain't happening.
What?
Just police escort him out the house, throwing stuff at him like they did the white guy who was making racial slurs against.
Yeah, this kid, Tatum kid, he's younger than me, and he kept saying, he said, I was like, still say, he's like, do you swear? And I was like, yeah, because sometimes I do swear, I mean, come on. And then he's like, really? The actual N-word, the bad N-word, not nigga, but what thug means. And then I'm like, and then he's like, he kept saying, I said, stop saying, I was like, stop saying you're too young to curse, which is a good cop out because I can curse because I'm older than him, but I could tell him also not to curse. But I generally didn't like hearing that come out of his mouth because he's too young. It's just kind of like it doesn't feel right, you know. But he keeps saying over and over again. He said, it's going on. He's only 10 years old, alright? And he doesn't know the heaviness to it. I didn't even talk about the KKK. That's a coon. Coon. It's a disgusting pig. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let's get back to the thing. That is weird.
Mama. I will say.
Mama. Weird. I was talking about the was the sign thing. But I mean,
was it a sign? Have been killed, and they get nothing. They don't get a T-shirt. They don't get nothing. Because if you get killed by a black man, you get killed by a white man. Well, no, I ain't gonna say a white man. You will make the news. You get killed by a white man, even if it's justified. But you get killed by you get killed by a white police officer. You getting a payout and everything. That is an insurance policy. You get killed by another black man, too bad. Nobody gonna snitch. They ain't never gonna catch him. And if they do catch him, he gonna do a plea deal.
He's such a liar. He's such a liar. I hope you guys can see how much of a liar that guy. I didn't say liar. I didn't say lying. Yellow teeth. Yeah, this guy's a freaking liar, bro. How many? Nobody's allowed to kill anybody and just go along with their day. Well, people like George Floyd are, but listen, people who are black still when they commit crimes in a non gang area, they still whatever. And if a black person kills a white person, if I kill my next door neighbor. My next, I have a black next door neighbor and a white next door neighbor. If I kill my white next door neighbor, she's probably gonna or he, whatever. I'm not saying that I'm saying it's a family. I'm not saying that they're transgender and not or whatever nonsense is there. But not nonsense. But I'm just saying like he's not like I'm not saying when I say that is because you have like transgender and then you have transgender and then you have transgender, and then you have transgender, and then you have transgender non-binary, and that's nonsense, right? That's nonsense. Everyone knows this. That's nonsense. That's what nonsense for. I don't believe that's nonsense.
Real time, and ain't nobody gonna be protesting. Nobody gonna be rallying around. Ain't nobody gonna be, watching the police.
Yeah, and no one was rallying around for Emmett Till either.
Escort him out the house, throwing
or Legend McLean
stuff at him like they did the white guy who was making racial slurs against the black guy at the apartment complex. That ain't happening. Just so you know, that's not happening. Unfortunately.
Oh no! Wait. No. He's talking about something getting away with crime. Okay. Never mind. He's saying that people get away with crime and that's not going to be condemned if they're black. So I'm not going to say unfortunately with that. I thought you said unfortunately something else.
The outrage is not the same. It never will be the same. So anyway, I thought I'd give my 2 cents.
Okay, he's kind of right, but it depends on how it's at a federal level. And George Floyd thing was so bad that we actually able to beat the system
real quick
a little bit.
On the George Floyd memorial, or they call it George Floyd mural. I I can't speak English. You know,
You
I
can't.
guess I don't
You're
know.
such a
It's
cool-
called
you learned
Ebonics.
to yell
But the George Floyd mural being destroyed by a lightning strike. So hopefully y'all around the world will get the point. Stop worshiping this fool. Anyway, I love you guys. See you on the next.
You know, George Floyd could have been your son, right? Oh, I bet you wouldn't call him a fool then.
I'm out.
That last one hit a nerve. Cop punch, you said? Cop punch? Or is it cop punch? Is it cop punches black woman at store justified? Dorian, is it cop punches black woman at store justified?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask many more questions about because I know the spoiler. Please subscribe. I feel like nobody's subscribing right now. Have a shout out Sean. Jimmy Dwarf for seeing this. Thank you again. It's really helping us out as far as Mill America goes, which also kind of helps my personal YouTube out because I got a shout from Mill America. So yeah. Alright. See y'all later, and yeah, you guys, I'm gonna upload this soon. I gotta set this in, but you guys tell me, do you want me to do some sort of like, Fortnite, but not, yeah, you guys want to do some Fortnite or something else, because I can totally do that. Totally do. Is Jimmy doing live on that? Let me see.
Correct either. I mean, I'd rather Bernie Sanders be the fucking week, and it's super fucking shit libby. Like that's literally.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck.
This guy.
No, I see
like
what you're saying,
every
right?
minute, bro.
I don't know what.
Okay. Okay. Wow. I want to listen to Chris Fest. I'm dead serious. So guys, don't listen to the Daily Wire. Don't listen to T or SNBC. Only listen to people who will give you mixed messages, and then you realize they're just telling you the truth. Don't listen to those people. Jimmy Dore, Mill America. I think that's it. But Glenn Greenwald too, which I didn't know he had. Nah, well, wait. But yeah. And I had this actually really kind of funny offensive joke. But you guys are hilarious and ridiculously insane if you think that I'm actually going to tell you. I'm not. It's gonna get me canceled before I can even start something, Finally met Trump at UFC. That's right. Of course, listen, guys. Okay, another thing I want to say, I said I will. I'm my full support because it's for black people, and I wasn't lying to you guys. All right, I wasn't lying to you guys. I was simply mistaken. No, don't. He did he agreed with Candace Owens, which means no, guys, he's not an ally. We cannot vote for him. Take away your vote. Give it to Bernie. We can still get him in office, by the way. You can vote in whoever you want, I believe, right? Dorian, he's a legal expert. Can you vote in whoever you want?
I'm pretty sure as long as the person is running, they can vote. You can write them in.
So, if I voted for Bernie and he didn't pass primary, can I vote him in?
Yeah, we can still vote him in.
Okay, so yeah, guys. Okay, could we vote for Cory Booker? This okay, yeah. So you just have to okay. So yeah, guys. So if Bernie runs next year, 2024. We're trying to promote the People's Party. So what we should do is we should say, hey Bernie, when they go to the People's Party, right? And I think this is a really good deal. We say, hey Bernie, when you go to the People's Party, and you say, when you say how when we go to the People's Party, and then okay. When we go to the People's Party and we say we'll vote for you, everybody gets outside, Republicans, Democrats, y'all get outside, we blow up the People's Party, right? Because everyone's super system's whack. We blow it up, and then a bunch of support. Tulsi hops on because I bet she's tired of the whole Russiagate stuff, and then some other people, maybe Jill Stein. Jill Stein is still kind of relevant, so we get a lot of people on, and then we keep people that are bad. We keep them right out of the party. Hey, I have an accent a little bit. We keep them right out of the party, but. Going back to, and then another thing I want to say real quick, is that people say that the left is changing and we're losing a control of what a family should be, and he's right. Ben Shapiro, or whoever says that, and he's right, because some people don't know what the role is, but the fact that 2 people equals a baby is still intact. And that 2 people should be, whatever, has not been touched either. That 2 people should be, having sexual relations hasn't changed either. And he hasn't been saying, no, Johan, you're wrong. I had to short about this part, but I think right now I have a really good time. Cascade.
Whoa.
There we go. No worries. Right here. Let me show you. I'm gonna watch this because if I skip this, then I'm like, wait a second, Johan, are you like this? This might be him. He might have a husband. Joe Biden has a husband named Joe Biden. I'm sorry, guys. No. Joe Biden is not Joe Biden's husband. Joe Biden has a twin that looks just like him. Okay, we're gonna see in just a little bit. Yeah, so it's straight. Okay, this is always supposed to be sexual innuendo. Obviously, and it's you have I think you have an interracial couple. Okay, so you have one, I think. Okay, 1 couple, 2 couple. Okay, so I was like, whoa, and I was like, okay, all right. So 2 straight people and 1 person alone. It's supposed to be a sexual innuendo, obviously. Let's not pretend. So
she's not wrong. Despite how much fun they're having, they're not wrong.
So yeah, it's straight. So those people are still straight. That's the point up there. So love y'all. See y'all. I don't know when. If you guys come from America pre Jimmy Dore, then just say it came from America, and then put came from Jimmy if you went to Middle America because of Jimmy, and then you saw my shouts they went to me, so those 2 moving parts, but because it started with him, well, we're gonna get to him for sure. Jimmy, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for all you've done to our family, because that was a help, even though there's Middle America is still, it's still more like of our family thing. It's more because with Middle America, with Vince, we're never going to watch it, and we're certainly not on it unless it's like a very special occasion. But Middle America has become so much of the culture today. So, and that's what got me to start doing this. So, Middle America. So, like, thank you so much for all you've done for us, because this is one of our family business that you're helping us. So thank you so much. Middle America, no, it's not Middle America. Subscribe to Middle America and Jimmy Dore. And yeah, God's our only hope. Animal Farm taught me that pretty well. And I think I might do a video on how America might return communist. See you later! God's only hope. Love each other.